Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and today I am recording some more Mario Kart from my series of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Rapid Races! So folks, I am currently recording this video during PAX West 2024, and you see the thing is, I used to record Mario Kart videos before I would go to PAX West, so I could have the video go out while I was at the event. But that's when I was a bit more adamant about trying to do consistently daily uploads, or at least as consistently as I could, and I know I'm not on that same streak anymore. But the point is, rather than trying to get a video of Mario Kart recorded before PAX, why not mix things up and get a video of Mario Kart recorded while I'm at PAX? What I'm trying to say is, I am going to be playing this game with a second player. I've got the Mario Kart champion with me, ToonTris. Tris, would you like to say hello?
Ahoy, I've never been called the Mario Kart champion before, but interesting.
Well, you were the one that was on that Nintendo stage. You were the one that usually kicks my butt in this game. Now I get to see you do it on the right half of my screen. The thing is, you gotta choose a me. Which me do you want to be?
Oh boy, what are my options?
You got a couple options.
Oh, big man.
You can be Big Man, you can be Matt from Wii Boxing, you can be Tom Hanks.
I'll do Nikki for the good old 3DS
Nikki's
love.
a popular one. I was gonna say, technically, because you're here, you could make a new me if you wanted to.
I could, but I feel like that'd take too long right now.
All right. We'll go ahead and play against the world. We'll do some races. All right, and then we do got to change your thing because you got the little antenna on the back of your cart, so we got to change that. So we have to do that in the middle of a race, yeah?
No, I think we can do it on the next screen actually.
Oh, can we? Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna be good old Yoshi on the Yoshi bike. That's how I like to do. Yeah, okay. I guess it would be the screen.
Yep, there we go.
Okay. And then I got my getup. What do you like to use?
Let's see.
Are you using like tournament strats here? What's the plan?
No, this is basically just kind of my favorite go-to combo. I think technically it actually works well, but I love the pipe frame. I love the pipe frame. I like trying to work it into my usual my usual combo, and it's just the wheels I kind of change around sometimes. Sometimes the standard for that classic look. Sometimes the roller just for better balance.
Gotcha. Well, it looks like we got Guy Fieri with us, so you better not let me down in front of Guy Fieri. Also, you're the guest. Which track do you want?
Let's do Rainbow Road. Let's try to start strong with 3DS Rainbow Road.
Oh, okay. It's one of those videos. Okay, yeah, we can do Rainbow Road.
That's my problem. I love the Rainbow Roads.
No, I like it too. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Well, that's the fun of it.
Although, interestingly, no one else picked it.
Nope, they're sick of it.
But it's where we're going because I picked it, baby.
Yes.
Here we go. I gotta honk my horn at the beginning of the race for good luck. We're up against Derek, or it's Derek, sorry. Wow, 60 QX, Guy Fieri, Dahmer, okay, whatever. That's a good looking me if I could tell it's Guy Fieri just by looking at it. Anyway,
accurate.
I reckon we'll play for like 30, 40 minutes, and then we will just call it a night, and then we'll call it a PAX. But thank you for joining me. This way I get more split screen content, and this way, I mean, I flat out just get more content. But I have not done a split screen video since Wave 8 of the DLC came out, or sorry, Wave 6.
If only we had 8 waves, that would have been great.
Wave 6 of the DLC came out, so you are going to be my first guest for that. Are you playing Mirror?
No.
No, this is how the track goes? What is?
Yep.
I'm really out of it, jeez.
It's
I'm
okay.
so far behind.
The perk of playing Rosalina is if I'm curious if it's Mirror, I can just turn the camera back.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right. And then the characters would hold the items in their left hand. You're right.
Well, it's not even that. It's Rosalina. She's got the hair over the whole right side of her face.
Oh, no, the characters are left-handed. Golly, I'm falling apart. You're right. Rosalina is not a symmetrical character, but the characters by default do hold the items in their left hand. I'm just trying to remember, okay?
No worries, no worries.
All right. I have not played Mario Kart in like a month because I've been busy playing Tears of the Kingdom, Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door, Super Monkey Ball, Banana, Rumble, Nintendo World Championships, NES Edition.
I don't blame you. I think I've played Mario Kart once in the last month because I've barely been home for all of August.
Yeah, I get that.
And I don't quite like playing it in handheld mode that much. I don't feel like I play very well.
Oh. How do you, well, I mean, I'm assuming you don't normally play Mario Kart in split screen.
No.
Do you normally play in handheld mode or no?
No, I don't play in handheld mode that much. I usually like actually like getting it fully set up either on my TV or at my capture device, and then I just I get my nice Mario Kart Pro controller out, and then I basically just sit back and I play for usually a few hours. But
For sure.
I have not been able to do that much because, again, I've just not been home that much throughout all of August.
No, trust me, I get that. Although usually the things with these Mario Kart videos is that usually I find my groove about halfway through the video once the audience retention has more than dipped off. Because like right now I'm in 10th and I'm like fighting for 9th, right? And I can't go any faster, I just have star power. Unless I hit this bird out, nope, it's not, I can't do anything. So
I will take third.
yeah. Not a great first race for me. I promise I can do better. But I'm up against ItsDerek. He's got 3 times the amount of points that I do. How am I supposed to beat that? Thing is, I have.
If I need to up the ante against him, I'll just mess around with my character and combo and see if I can do better. Ooh, another Rainbow Road.
Yeah, is that what you want? Because that's where we can go.
That's actually my favorite Rainbow Road.
Let's do it.
It's just a celebratory.
You like the Rainbow Roads that are all one big lap, it seems.
I mean, I liked this Rainbow Road even before, like back in Mario Kart 64 before it was in this one. Like the music, I'm just so nostalgic for it, and I'll never forget that moment in, I think it was April 3rd, 2014, when they dropped the trailer that revealed this course for the game.
Yeah, and
the music kicked in, and it's like, oh my god, it's perfect.
I was telling friends like the day before that trailer came out, like, there's no way they're ever gonna bring back N64 Rainbow Road. It's gonna be like if they bring back an N64 course, it's gonna be like Yoshi Valley or
which did come back.
I know. But I was like, there's no way it's Rainbow Road.
Mm-hmm.
But they sooner brought back Rainbow Road over Wario Stadium, so like, all right.
Wario Stadium has still never come back as a retro course. Right. I don't get it.
Well, I mean, they already put 4 N64 tracks in the base game of this.
Oh, I mean, even like Mario Kart Tour, where they added almost every other N64 track.
It's not there either. Okay, that I wouldn't know. And then I know when we got the actual DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we did get like 2 more.
Yep.
And then they really really came out swinging with N64 tracks. And then they took a break. And then they were like, okay, Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah. Lots of Mario Kart Wii. Lots of Mario Kart 7.
Yeah. Well, Mario Kart 7, it's cool because technically, like, all those tracks have never come back before, right?
Yeah.
This is the game that followed Mario Kart 7. So.
Although, it was also really funny because pretty much every track in Mario Kart 7 outside of Woohoo Island, the Woohoo Island tracks, are in Tour. So it was kind of easy to tell a lot of them could come back in this.
I'm just glad we got the Maka Woohoo Town battle course, because that actually was my favorite one from Mario Kart 7.
Yes.
Getting the honey beehive would have been fun too, but you know, we have some Woohoo Town. I guess one of the reasons, maybe, I'm spitballing here, one of the reasons they maybe did not bring back the Woohoo stages in this game is because aesthetically it would not match the battle course, because when they've been porting them to this game, they've been kind of porting like the Mario Kart Tour versions. Yeah. And so if it's gonna look like a Mario Kart Tour course, it's gonna be very polarizing in contrast.
Well, those didn't even come back in Tour either, is the funny thing. So I think they just, for some reason, want to leave Woohoo Island gone. It's all about Spoko Square now, I guess.
Sure. Well, there was one track that came in this game that came back to the DLC before Mario Kart Tour, right? Wasn't it Moonview Highway?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some of them came to this before Tour, but every track that it was in the DLC is in Tour, whether it was earlier or later.
Got it. Oh yeah, first place. Sorry, folks. I live next to an accident, apparently. Okay. Actually, is that guy okay?
I actually don't know.
Okay, we're backing out of this group. Give me 1 second.
You can't see it. We didn't hear the crash.
Yeah, backing up on the blinds.
Yeah. Did not hear a crash. People are just walking around normally down there.
It sounds like it's right here. Okay, so someone's manually pressing it then, if that's happening. Really with this?
That's hilarious.
This is what happens when you live in the city. I wanted to live in the city. I guess this is what I want. I wanted to live in the city. I guess this is what I want. Really? like all night things have been fine, and then as soon as I record,
That does sound more like falling onto the horn.
right?
There's no way you just sit and hold it that long. But there was no like sound of a crash.
Right.
There was emergency vehicle sounds, but evidently that was unrelated.
Tris, we're gonna just have to wait this out.
Yep.
All right. I'm so sorry, dude. I don't know what's going on, but I can't stop this. We're just gonna see how long it takes. Oh my god, I just sat back. Okay, I'm glad it's over. Jesus, what was that all about? Sorry about that, folks. It wouldn't be a Yoshiller video with something going awry, and this is beyond my control. I mean, granted, I chose to move into this apartment, I chose to move to the city, no one forced me to, right? But golly, that's never been an issue before.
First time for everything.
Thanks for joining me, Tris. Secretly, I wanted an excuse to refresh the track. That's really what it was. All right, so which of these would you like?
Student Ninja Hideaway.
Good choice. That's the one I was hoping you'd pick.
I love Ninja Hideaway.
I do too.
It was one of the first, like, original, not like city course tracks added to Mario Kart Tour, and I loved it when they added it, and I was just like, oh, this would be so cool if it was innate. And then it was one of the first DLC tracks.
I remember that first wave came out, and a lot of people were like, I don't know about these tracks, but Ninja Hideaway.
Ninja Hideaway was like the one everyone was just like, man, you know what? The rest of these, I don't know, but this one, oh, this one's good. And it's like, yes, finally.
Because it feels like an 8 track. Oh my god, this new group is like ready to play. Let's do it. this is all that's playing Mario Kart, huh? Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
That's what happens when you get worldwide and you're playing after like...
Yeah, 6 years, 7 years after the game came out.
Oh, I just meant like certain time of the evening where like...
I mean, it's only like 8:30.
That's fair.
But I guess it is PAX, right? Like everyone's at PAX West ready to party. No one's playing Mario Kart online right now. They're all playing it locally.
It's true, but we are playing worldwide, so...
That's my point, Tris.
Well, yeah, but I mean...
Okay. All right, I got this though. Don't you worry. The Yoshiller is here. I might be in 8th now, but I'm all about those ultimate comebacks. There we go, boom. Why didn't I have enough height to get up there? Whatever. You know what? I don't need to get up there. Going up there usually causes more harm than good. Okay? I don't need to be up there. It's not even that faster for me anyway. This turn kind of sucks though.
It's a tough turn.
For me on a bike, yeah.
Especially with the inward drifting.
Yeah. See me in Mario Kart Wii, Tris, then I'll totally body with this inward drifting.
Mario Kart Wii is a whole different can of worms.
Oh yeah, that's like the melee of Mario.
Yeah, that really is.
And yet, even then, I still used Yoshi on a bike. I still did it. My lines are okay sometimes, you know? Okay, here we go.
I realized it was that close to me. I would have thrown fireballs back.
This time I'm going up here. I'm sorry I said bad things about this route. This is truly the route that I wanted. Okay. Here we go. Up top. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you took the double item. That's why I used my star when I did. Okay, well, whatever. Not doing... Oh, star into star. That didn't mess me up as much as I thought it was going to, honestly. As long as I get an item, though. Oh yeah, we'll make this work.
Alright.
Boom. Oh, I
wanted something.
I thought I didn't know that green shell was gonna come back and hit me. That totally messed me up. There.
Oh, that was well timed. I was able to get an item.
But wait, I can go through here. I missed the mushroom bounce.
Oh.
Okay. Whatever. There. I have now taken every route on this course.
That's the real purpose there.
Oh my god, I didn't get back up there though. You know what? I go back to my first opinion. I don't need to go up there anyway. Life's better down here. Okay.
Oh, I didn't see that turn tight enough.
There you go.
That's okay. I'll take third. That's fine.
It's gonna be invincible for this last part. That bullet bill's not catching up. Nope. Nope.
Oh,
yes,
just barely.
It did. I think it did just barely pass me.
Ah.
Nope.
Wait, did you really just get passed by a bullet bill named Snipes?
Sure did. Sure did,
Oh
Tris.
my god.
I sure as heck did get passed by a bullet bill named Snipes.
Wow.
That guy lives up to his name. Which is all I can ask for now that we left the group with Guy Fieri in it. Alright, which of these would you like?
Let's do Shy Guy Falls.
Darn, I was hoping you'd say Moonview Highway. Hopefully someone else picks it and that's where we're going. Because that track really is my jam.
That's fair. It's a great track.
It might be my favorite from Mario Kart Wii.
It is a really good track in Wii. I like it in this too, but I do like it in this too.
Apparently no one else likes it. Everyone wants to go to the course with the fish on it. It's fine.
I have, like, I jokingly have beef with DS Cheap Beach.
Oh, I do
because there was a time I was playing, this must have been, like, within the first year of this game coming out on Switch, where it was DS Cheap Beach, some other course, and N64 Rainbow Road.
Okay.
I picked N64 Rainbow Road, and everyone else in the room picked DS Cheap Beach, and I was really upset. I was like, there's no way you'd prefer that course over Rainbow Road, or I think the other one was like, it was something from like the Star Cup. Like it was something like also well liked. It's like there's no
like
way you pick
Castle
Cheap. Yeah, there's no way you pick Cheap Beach over these. Like, come on, guys.
So I've got two similar stories, and they're both in Mario Kart 8 Wii U. So when I was doing videos on Mario Kart 8 Wii U, DS Cheap Beach actually wouldn't load. It would say we have an error reading your disc. And I would have to, for the longest time, and then one day it just randomly fixed itself. So that was cool.
Was there like an update they released?
No, it's just my disc.
Wow.
It was just like I had a slight smudge, and I guess that smudge blocked DS Cheap Beach. And then the other story, basically what you're talking about, the day that Wave 1 of DLC came out, I would hop online, and 2 races in a row, we had sessions where everyone picked like one of the DLC courses, and one person picked a base course.
One person
and
did
it picked the base course. And I was so upset during that recording session that I had to do a do-over. So you can see them both. You can see my reaction to like everyone picking Excite Bike Arena.
Oh, and it was Excite Bike Arena too?
Well, yeah, like it's a new track. Like all of us were like excited to play on it, right? Like
okay.
We hop on Worldwide. We hop on Worldwide. And it's like, okay, here's like Mario Circuit, Mario Kart Stadium, and then the new course, Excite Bike
Gotcha,
Arena.
okay.
What do you want to play on? And we're like, oh yeah, Excite Bike Arena, like, that's a new one, let's play on it, let's play on it.
Yeah.
And that one guy was like, oh, I want to do Mario Kart Stadium.
I thought you were saying like the new Wave 1 DLC compared like for 8 Deluxe, and then and then you pick Excite Bike Arena. It's like after all these years, you still pick Excite Bike over brand new courses.
No, so I was just,
but no, that's right.
So I like audibly like passed down in my chair, like you gotta be kidding me with this. I was so upset because it happened twice, man.
That's actually really funny.
Because otherwise, like the courses were not showing up in the rotation, and the times they did, everyone would pick it up except one person. And that one person.
That one person kept getting chosen.
Ruined the room, yeah.
Wow.
I was
Read
so
the room,
sad.
guys. We want DLC.
I was so sad.
But was it the same person both times?
No, I think that's what made it worse.
Okay.
When the first wave of DLC came out for this game, you may recall like it came to Japan like 12 hours early.
Yeah.
So what I wound up doing was I found someone on YouTube who was streaming it. There was like a Japanese player that was hosting a friend room and invited all these like top level Mario Kart players to join.
That's cool.
And so I said, hey, I will pay to join this. And one of the guys like totally let me in. And I joined, so like it was like their 4th room or something like that. And I joined there. I think I beat Snipes, by the way.
Oh, nice. I think I'm consistently getting 3rd right now.
That's fine. I mean, I guess I did beat Snipes, but I don't think that was him at the end. So I joined that room. And because it was the 3rd or 4th room, I guess they just decided like, oh, let's do no items.
Oh no!
So I was just in the back the entire time, and so the YouTube streamer. Which of these would you like, by the way? They're all DLC.
Ooh, let's do Madrid Drive.
Okay.
I think it's one of the best of the city courses.
I mean, I like Vancouver Velocity, but
I love Vancouver's like aesthetically and the music. It's so good.
So I was doing so bad in that friend room, right? Because now I'm racing against 11 players who are all pros who have also all had practice on these courses already, and I don't have items. So if I fall behind, I'm stuck behind, right? So I was definitely just behind for all these races, and that's my footage, and I'm enjoying myself. And so this YouTube streamer says something to the effect of, "Look at Yoshiller back there, just like having a blast." I did like I got like 8th or something one race, but otherwise I was just last.
That's really funny.
So. The one I got 8th on was like Coconut Mall, because I'm like, oh, I just know this course. I'm fine with it.
Coconut Mall, of course.
It's Coconut Mall. So let's see what we got.
The Mario Kart Wii player came back.
Yeah, and that's just it, right? Like I can do these. Sorry, we're going to Sunset Wilds, but it's still DLC, so whatever, I'll take it. We have not had Wave 6, like a Wave 6 race, have we? I got to get that unique Wave 6 split screen 2-player online.
Well, that's why we could have gotten Madrid Drive.
Was that Wave 6?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I guess it was. I just remember Rome Avanti was Wave 6.
Yeah, because Madrid was the last city course in Tour.
Ah.
So that's why it was Wave 6. I remember doing videos where it's like, all right, guys, we've got Rome, because it was like practically data mined at the time. It's like, okay, Rome's gonna happen, and then it got announced. It's like, okay, what's the other one? Madrid was like one of the heavily speculated ones, but it was just unknown city course.
Sure.
That's what kept going into like speculation videos. So I was trying to come up with like everything that would be in the final wave, and it was just unknown city course and then a bunch of others.
Got it. But when it came to Mario Kart Tour and people were guessing what tracks, like, were there people guessing what tracks were going to be in the game? They were like, what city do you think they're going to pick next? Like, was that ever a conversation?
Yeah, there were actually people, like, really wanting to see, like, different cities, mostly because there's a lot of cities in Europe that are in this, and yeah, they're cool cities, especially for, like, tourists, but it's like, you know, do you think Mario Kart Tour and the advertised thing is, you know, going around the world? Maybe you'd have more cities from other places in the world.
Well, Europe is just interesting because, like, even though two countries are adjacent to each other, like, you can drive through Germany, France, all that, and their culture is completely different and their architecture is completely different or whatever, and it's very influential to the rest of the world. Yeah. So I understand why there's so many European cities. Yeah. But I know what you're probably saying is like, yeah, I know that you probably could pick some more like South American countries. Yeah,
exactly. Exactly. Like it would have been nice to get something like that, some more variety in it. But honestly, there were actually people like trying to speculate and come up with like what city courses could we actually get in this game. And I mean, like, literally the poster for the game, like the key art for the game has pyramids. There was no Egypt course. There's nowhere with pyramids.
I guess, like, you're right, that is a little misleading, but so play devil's advocate for a second. I guess that's just because, like, well, Mario Kart already has like desert courses with pyramids on them.
Yeah, so. But the point was they were on like the world, like they were on like a globe of the Earth with actual like Earth Earth city landmarks. Yeah. So it was just kind of silly that they did all that and then there was not like a course set somewhere in Egypt or anything like that. Like that would have been cool, but
I'm just glad that we have two American courses, frankly. Yeah. Like, because obviously, okay, you're gonna do an American course, you're gonna do New York, right? Maybe it's because I'm from Los Angeles. I just thought it was cool to have a Los Angeles course. I know it's the second.
No, that's fair.
It's the second most populated city in America, and it's used in movies and shows all the time. Whatever. I just think it's cool to like see it in Mario Kart. I can't explain it because they always do New York.
And I do understand. I completely understand that bit with New York because like as someone from New York, yeah, I get that, and I love seeing it. But I do also get they typically do it. We can do Merry Mountain. Everyone loves Merry Mountain for the most part.
I like Merry Mountain. I've made some other people not like it so much. Yeah, so it was just cool. So it was fun when that track came out. And for me, as a Los Angeles resident, to be like, yeah, that's my backyard.
My problem with New York Minute is that it was like the first city course like that they made for the game. It was one of the very first ones.
I got a lot of problems. Yeah, I got a lot of, like, this is your New York course? Come on.
Yeah, like the New York course is like exclusively Times Square and Central Park. Yeah. And like in a small 8-shaped loop. That's it. So. Like you could, especially like when you look at like what they did for Rome and Vancouver and Madrid, like some of the later city courses. Can we have gotten that effort?
So technically I'm closer to Vancouver now. So you would think I'd like, I mean, I that is my favorite tour track. I already said that earlier. So you would think that I'd have like more attachment to that. But no, like I have attachment to Los Angeles. I just like the layout and music of Vancouver more.
Understandable.
And I was thinking, like, of all the things to represent Los Angeles, why do they put the baseball field there?
They have the baseball field and then like the construction zone.
Yeah. So, but then I thought about it more, and I'm like, I guess all the other sports, all the other like main sports are represented in Mario Kart Tour, and they need to stick baseball somewhere. And it's like, okay, well, you're either gonna put it in Japan or you're gonna put it on one of the American courses. Yeah. I feel like it might have made more sense to stick it in the New York course. But like Los Angeles Dodgers are famous. But I don't know, like you probably could have done something with like Griffith Observatory or something instead. But in the Los Angeles course, it's just in the background.
Yeah, they definitely could have done a bit more. I kind of feel like the New York course was just a case of it was an early idea, whereas Los Angeles, maybe they had some more ideas at that point.
That's my only questionable thing. I'm like, cool, baseball, Dodger Stadium, awesome. That's what you chose? Like, you needed to, you chose the baseball stadium for the Los Angeles course? Like, okay. It's fine. I guess if you needed a baseball stadium in one of your Mario Kart Tour tracks, I guess it can be an American course. Like, that makes enough sense to me.
That does make sense.
Because your only other option, I guess, if you're not going to do an American course, you're probably going to do like Tokyo Dome or something. Yeah. So, anyway, we've been talking about tour tracks.
We've been talking about city courses for quite a while.
Yeah, we haven't like raced on one. You're in first here. Let me catch up to you right quick. Give me a moment, would you? These people want to burn this track down. All these fireballs. I need the double items. Like, yeah. Cool. Hello, Inkling. I'm glad people are still playing Inkling. That makes me happy. Okay.
I did that a little too tight.
Hello, Bowser Jr. Goodbye, Bowser Jr. Oh, I missed those items. I might be in trouble, Tris.
Uh-oh.
Go. Forward. Win. I can't guarantee that I will make it in time.
Okay, I made it the second. I made it the second.
And I'm going to trick off of this. I don't know if that's faster or not, but I'm doing it. There you go. All right. Well, I've had better races, but in this session alone, I've certainly had worse races. Look, as I'm going up against guys that have twice my VR. All that means is that they play this game more consistently than I do. It does not necessarily mean that they are better than me. I'm just saying.
It does mostly just track that they play like, ooh.
You want your Wii Rainbow Road?
Yeah,
all right, let's do it. That is a Wave 6 course if I've ever seen one. So here's like my thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with Wii Rainbow Road, but I could freaking swear before the DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, this was not a talked about course. I'm telling you, like I guess if you ranked the Rainbow Roads, like yeah, this is on the higher end. But I freaking swear, I don't recall. I feel like this is like a recent development that people wanted Wii Rainbow Road to come back.
It was large.
People had this attachment to this course.
Yeah, the main people who talked about it otherwise are the Mario Kart Wii people, like the people that like they live and breathe Mario Kart Wii,
right?
Because it's their Rainbow Road, of course.
I guess.
But it was also a case of once we had sevens.
Yeah.
Like once we had sevens, it came down to most people being like, all right, people are fighting for Double Dash or people are fighting for Wii. And we're going to Cheese Land.
We're going Cheese Land. Doesn't even matter. I swear, like when people talked about courses from Mario Kart Wii, this was just not one that came up.
Mm-hmm.
People would talk about like Maple Treeway.
Yeah.
And Koopa Cape.
Both of which were added in earlier waves. Yeah.
Right. But Rainbow Road was not a talking point until like that last wave. Like, okay, I guess it would be Wii Rainbow Road. Was that really like a fan favorite? I don't recall.
It definitely is a fan favorite of the Rainbow Roads. But what's also funny is at the start of 2023, the New Year's tour basically for 2023.
Yeah.
In Mario Kart Tour was Wii Rainbow Road getting added, and that was everyone going, oh, that's it. That's what's coming to 8.
Like, okay, so you got to end the game with the Rainbow Road. And I guess you're not going to do the Game Boy Advance one, right? So
that would be really cool if they kept the whole like constant jump mechanics off the edge. But I mean, if they already added Wii's to Tour, it definitely was going to be Wii.
It would work if it's like this. Like this is a GBA course.
Mm-hmm.
Look how dynamic. Like this feels like a base Mario Kart 8 course, right?
Oh because this is fantastic.
If they did something like this with GBA Rainbow Road, it would work. But more realistically, what would probably happen is they would do the same thing that they did with GBA Boo Lake, where they put the course in the game and they just like rotate it 5 degrees, and they're like, all right, there, it's different.
I don't know. We do have the Bowser Castle, the GBA or the SNES Bowser Castle.
That's like the coolest one, right? But just as well, like SNES Mario Circuit 3 is the same as it was in Mario Kart Wii, which is to say it's the same as it was in the original game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so back to my point. So your only other option then is Double Dash Rainbow Road, and I thought people liked that one more.
It was definitely like a heated debate for people of like which of the two people liked best. You had some people every now and then going in and be like, no, they liked DS the best, but a lot of people agreed.
Oh, I didn't even bring up DS. Sorry, you're right.
A lot of people, like myself included, I don't really feel like DSs would have been that interesting in this game. The biggest draw to Mario Kart DSs is like the loop,
yeah.
But in a game with anti-grav like this in its design, that's not really all that special.
It probably is my favorite musically, but
it's a great song.
Otherwise correct. It does, like, it definitely pops out on a Nintendo DS system. Like, it's very different from how all the other tracks look in that game.
Yeah.
But I do acknowledge you're right. Unless they're gonna, like I said with this course, unless they're really gonna make it dynamic and like insane, there's no real. Okay, I was gonna say, you're gonna tell me what position I got? There's no real appeal to it. You're right, I completely forgot about DS, which is a shame, because I do like it. Because I know other people could be like, well, of course you forgot about DS, it's the worst one. No. GBA is the worst one. Like, we can be honest.
Let's be real. Ooh, we can do Rome. So
you want to do Rome?
Yeah.
All right,
let's try to get a Wave 6 before we're done. Yeah.
So I just thought like Wii Rainbow Road was not as highly ranked as it was. That's all. I feel like that was like it came to Mario Kart Tour. You're right, but even before that, like I didn't see people talking about it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, I gotta think. I know when Mario Kart Wii came out, we were fine with the courses because that's what we got. And then like as we started seeing like the track selection in later games, we kind of go back, and I swear people looked at Mario Kart Wii and they still were just like, the courses are okay. Because you look at Mario Kart 7 and like all the retro courses are awesome. And then the newer courses are like, okay. And then you get to Mario Kart 8, you're like, oh, the newer like they're all awesome.
Yeah.
So I feel like Mario Kart Wii, it's just like a weird one to look back on. I don't know. I like Moonview Highway, and I know Maple Treeway has always been a fan favorite. Like I totally know that.
Mario Kart Wii, I would say, probably has the most fan favorite courses in it.
Hey, we're doing a Wave 6 track.
Finally.
Okay. And a tour track at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it has those because of what the Wii was.
Sure.
Like, and the legacy of the Wii. DS kind of does too, but Wii's the one that gets talked about more on that front.
Yeah, I guess DS is like inverse Mario Kart 7. Everyone really loved the new tracks, and then the retro tracks are like, okay.
Well, and DS was like the first game to have retro tracks too, so.
I know it was hard to like make some of them work, but you know, when I played Mario Kart DS, that was the first Mario Kart game that I owned. So to me, they were all new tracks.
Yeah.
Which I imagine is the case for a lot of people that play these games, right? Like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best-selling one, so I took that turn too tight. So there's a decent chance that like the people that like got the DLC and raced on these tracks, that's their first time even like seeing these tracks.
Yeah.
So
especially for how some of them got like really heavily reworked, to be honest.
I gotta be honest with you, having half a screen, like I don't have this course super memorized, so having half of it, I'm like I may as well just like block half the screen and play normally. Sorry.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I was like, oh right, I don't remember like where the shortcuts are, because on a tour track, it really benefits you to have mushrooms and like know where the shortcuts are.
Yeah,
they're not as blatantly obvious as they might be on some other courses. So, yeah, I didn't. Now this whole conversation, I did not have to like slander the previous courses or anything like. No, Mario Kart Wii's tracks are fine. I just don't recall people being like as attached to them as they were when the DLC for this game was coming out. That's all I'm really trying to say. Like, I was more excited for DS tracks to get represented in this. And
I'm still sad Airship Fortress wasn't added.
That's the big... And Toad's Factory for Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah.
That's the joke I made. Like, all right, I guess I'll take Daisy Circuit. Like, whatever. But, like, were people clamoring for Daisy
Yeah,
Circuit?
I don't know anyone who was clamoring for Daisy Circuit. That felt like a weird addition to me.
Like, the most novel thing about that course is that it takes place at sunset. But the actual layout for the course is like, okay.
It felt very weird to save for the final wave.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Here we go. Guess it is like... Well, no, it's not. I was gonna say, is it in the final cup of Wii? No, it's not. Oh,
it's in the Star Cup.
Yeah. Oh, okay, well, hang on. Star Cup is the last one, right? So maybe...
Special is the last one.
You're right, you're right. Sorry. Yep. See, that's why you're the guest, Chris. You know more than I do.
I do live and breathe Mario Kart.
Works for me. There we go. Boom, baby.
Did a little bit better that time. I got second. Managed to sneak ahead of Lord... I didn't finish reading their name. Oh, well.
I wasn't even paying attention to the names. I was looking at our timer. What do you say we do 3 more races?
Sounds good to me.
Which of these would you like? Did you want Daisy Circuit because we were talking about it?
We were just talking about it, so we might as well. It's Wave 6.
Because no one else is going to pick it, right? No, someone else did. Okay, whatever.
That's really fun, actually.
Yeah.
If a Wave 6 course comes up, let's pick it. Because you even mentioned you didn't have split screen of them, so let's do it.
Yeah, I got to get that novelty footage.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
But to be fair, I don't do split screen recordings that often, and at this point, half of them were done by someone connecting to my Switch through Parsec. I have this convoluted setup that I was doing. So when I figured out how to do that, I was like, I should play Mario Kart, and people were like, but you can already play Mario Kart online. And
it's like,
not with split screen. And everyone was like, oh. And the first person I did that with was my friend Aim, who's the reason I even have this Nikki Me in the first place.
Amazing.
When he would play Smash Brothers, he would use the Nikki Me. Okay, so we're not going to Daisy. We're going to London.
Berlin.
Berlin.
A little bit further into Europe.
Away. I do like the music on Berlin Byways more, but it is fun.
The music here is pretty good.
I'm fine with this. The sun is brighter here. Let's do it. I shouldn't be honking. This is not the course that we picked, but it is still fine nonetheless. I'm ready for it. All right. Nice. Well, at least we're playing on some DLC courses in general. It would have been nice to have had some more Wave 6 ones, but I can't blame people for not wanting to race on Daisy Circuit. Cannot blame them. Maybe they're recording their own recording sessions and they're like, you know, no one ever picks the Wave 3 courses. Like, that's what I need.
I also can't blame people for not wanting to necessarily pick Wave 6 courses anymore because it's been out since for, like, the most part of a year at this point. It came out last November. So I can see people being like, all right, we had the Wave 6 hype, it's done. Now I just want to play any course in the game.
Any other course, yeah. No, I get that.
You know, it's not a, oh my gosh, a Wave 6 course for a lot of them. Now it's just a, you know, I like that course. I don't like that course. I'm sick of this course. Things like that.
I kind of get that. That said, they are still the newest.
Mm-hmm. And they always will be unless this game suddenly gets more.
I mean, at this point, Nintendo might just be like, you know what, let's just keep updating Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Make it a live service game.
Not entirely. I'm not entirely opposed, but I can't speak for everyone. Because there are some games where I think they would benefit from a live service approach and others where I'm like, no, I'd rather just buy a new game.
I think the success of Mario Kart says it might be, it might do well with that format.
Sorry, I knocked my glasses off. I was like gonna sneeze. I totally knocked my glasses off. Okay, I don't need my glasses to drive. I say as I run straight into a car, but I'll be good. Promise.
Details.
My blurry vision, I can still see the good old black Yoshi on the bright, sunshiny course of Berlin Byway, so I'm good. Nope. Nope, we're good. Oh my god, I had a star too. Frick.
Oh, alright.
Saving it. Alright, is there a straight enough straightway to where I can throw my glasses back on? Let me see.
In a moment.
Okay. There we go. There's my star. There are my items. I can't... See, folks, I'm slamming into walls not because I can't see, but because I can't play.
It's an entirely different issue.
Oh my god, see? I do attribute it to the split screen not giving me the view that I want, but it's fine. I got the Goldie. Gotta get hit by the car real quickly, you know how it goes. Boom. Boom.
Part of the strat.
Boom. Alright, I'm putting my glasses back on. Good thing we're doing 2 more after this.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Good job, Kyo. Look at all the Yoshis. That was a thing after Wave 4. They, like, rebalanced the stats, and now Yoshi's good. But I'm fine with that, because he comes in different colors.
Yeah. And then once it hit Wave 6, and they rebalanced it, hey, we can attempt to
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Once Wave 6 came out, then they rebalanced it, so it's like, what is it? It's Yoshi, Birdo, Peach, Daisy, and Peachette. That are now the meta. So people will play them.
Are people just using Yoshi because they like Yoshi?
It's a mix of both.
Okay. You know me, I've always liked Yoshi.
Yeah. If it's Yoshi on the Teddy Buggy or the Biddy Buggy, it's probably because of meta setup.
Sure. Alright. I think it's cool that they did rebalance it. Like, that's neat to me.
I'm so happy they rebalanced it from what it was originally, because we had like 5 years of this game of Waluigi meta.
I know.
Waluigi Wild Wiggler.
Yeah.
It was so nice to finally have that balance shifted. It felt like they were looking at like the play stats of this game. They're like, all right, let's shake it up a little bit.
Well, I think what didn't help. Oh my god, you guys. You really like Yoshi, huh?
You said we really like Yoshis.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what didn't help was like Nintendo was hosting tournaments within like 11 out of 12 players on the stage would use Waluigi.
Yeah, even though they could have used Roy, Koopa, or Donkey Kong.
That's right. Oh, I thought it was like Bowser and Dry Bowser at one point. No. Or is that just for like?
Well, no, they had
specifically.
They have different stats. It's
okay.
Waluigi shares the exact same stats as Roy.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking of?
Donkey Kong
is Mario Kart 8 Wii U. I think like a lot of the records were Bowser, Dry Bowser, Wario. Morton,
because they had the highest top speed,
right?
So and fire hopping being the strat in the Wii U days,
right? Okay.
So they could get the best time trials.
I think that is what I was thinking of. Just remember Bowser being up there, man. Yeah, so this course I feel like shows up every time I do a two player split screen session. So
well, it's fitting for you.
I guess it was due. Yeah, I know, and I like it, but I race on it a lot. That, as a result, kind of makes it one of my best courses, technically speaking.
That's good.
But I can still get screwed over.
There's not many other courses to be on brand as
Yoshi Circuit.
As that.
Well, we have N64 Yoshi Valley, and then we have I swear there's one more. What am I forgetting? There is no GBA Yoshi Circuit, SNES anything? No. I don't know what I'm thinking of.
There is a DS Yoshi course, but not in this one.
No. Oh yeah, DS Yoshi Falls. Yep, did not care for that course.
That one was in Wii.
Yeah, didn't care for it there either. Cared even less for it there.
Oh wow, now there's 12 players on this course. It's still not interesting.
Yeah, still an oval. Or like half the routes are actually like, you think it's a shortcut and it's still the same. But hey, at least it's there and I don't have to think about it anymore. I was really hoping for a speed boost item. I don't care about. Oh, you're in first. Sorry, Trace. You might want to slow down.
That's alright. No, because they're far enough behind me. I wouldn't have been able to slow down enough.
Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't know. I just threw it because I was banking on a speed boost item, so I was kind of mashing.
That's okay.
Oh, now I get it. Okay. Right through here. There we go.
Oh, now I have something in case there's another blue shell, but there won't be because they have like a cooldown.
We'll get them. One of those has to hit somebody. Okay, well, one of those will still hit somebody. You got first. Good job.
All right, there we go.
Okay, I'm fine.
I beat out the one of the many Yoshis.
Good job. I was not as fortunate. I got. Oh, I thought that said 8th for a second. I guess I got 7th. I did beat Toad. He was like driving right in front of me, like swerving in front of me with his red shell. I don't know if he was trying to hit me, but it made me a little nervous. All right. Depending on what's in this rotation, maybe we'll do 2 more. What are you feeling?
Let's do Calamari Desert.
Calamari. All right, we'll do 2 more. This is our second. This is our second to last. And if Wii Rainbow Road shows up in the next one, I will pick it for you.
There we go.
Otherwise, at least you started with 3DS Rainbow Road.
And then we got N64 Rainbow Road right after.
Yes, we did.
Yep. We got a good amount of Rainbow Roads already.
We did.
Huh? We Rainbow
we
Road.
did. You're right. You're right. I got the joke. It is not lost on me. All right.
It'd be really funny if we got the random and the random was Wii Rainbow Road, but
it's fine. I still didn't want to do Cheese Land again.
That's fair.
I just don't like having duplicate tracks in a video.
I don't like playing the duplicate tracks in like a single play session.
Right.
Like
we have 96 tracks now. Like there's no need for that.
I full-heartedly believe internally like the online selection like that works similar to Splatoon. Where there's like it rotates out every couple hours. Cause there's so many times where like I would run like weekly Mario Kart tournaments and during that time, like there's like the same, like it feels like it's picking from the same pool of like 16 to 24 courses the entire time. Unless you know, random I think legitimately can pick from any of the 96.
It can. I've had random pick a course that was already on the track selection and I've had to pick the course that I just raced on.
Yep.
So that, I think to me that proved that I can pick any of them.
Yeah, I think random can pick any, but I definitely think there's like, for like a 2-hour period or something. And I would be so curious if anyone can actually find out that information. Like,
I mean, you'd have to ask, like, probably Nintendo themselves.
Yeah. Like, it just feels like it's on, like, a few hours. Like, every 2 hours it kind of rotates them out. Or it randomly picks, like...
There's got to be some truth to that.
A good amount of courses. Because
there had to have been a surge when the DLC waves came out and that they prioritized, like, the new tracks.
And they didn't, though, is the weird thing.
They didn't? Okay.
No, like that's the thing. Like, there are times where trying to play online, it's the same kind of thing of it feels like it's picking, like... from a random pool, and I don't just mean like on normal like worldwide races, even like playing in tournaments, like the the in-game tournament function that is. Where anytime it's using the random track selection where it picks 3 or random, it feels like that selection is from a smaller pool than every track in the game. Because sometimes it'll literally be like, oh, after 3 let's say you do 3 races. In those 3 races, you might see 2 or 3 courses pop up multiple times, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I'm like processing, like, yeah, because I also just got slammed with items there. I don't like regularly do Mario Kart tournaments, so I can't speak to that. But all I can say is, like, when a new wave of DLC would come out, I would hop online, and I feel like at least with 8 Deluxe, not so much 8 Wii U, because people loved picking the base game courses. What happened? I was like in 2nd place for a while, and then I got hit by that one swarm, and now I can't. I swear,
down.
when DLC first came out for this game, I swear I did not have that big of an issue trying to play on the new courses. Like, they must have been rotated and prioritized.
Yeah, it probably prioritized at least some of the DLC courses in that, like, first week or something like that. Because they did seem a little bit more common, but it did still feel like they were part of a smaller than the grand total pool.
Right. And you might be right. Ninja Hideaway's here again.
Yep. And Cheeseland was there again before.
Right.
Yeah.
So which one of these do you want?
Let's just do random. Let's see what we get out of it. Yeah.
All right. Leave it to fate.
Or, you know, or the Mario Kart Wii fans that love Grumble Volcano, we're gonna...
I mean, it's definitely had a facelift in this game, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
I quite like it in this game. I actually do like it in Mario Kart Wii as well. It was just destroyed by, like, competitive players.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But they did a good job here, and it had the novelty of being the only course with lava on it to not be a Bowser's Castle course.
I actually do really like Grumble Volcano. I just think it's a little overplayed. Like, people are so, like, hyped to pick it every time it comes up.
Yeah.
Back in Wii and in 8, and for, like, the 10 years of 8, it's like, all right, I'm a little sick of how eager people are for this one course.
Right.
Because I don't love it to that degree that they do.
Well, it doesn't matter, Tris. We're doing Dry Dry Desert. All right. Very good.
Interesting end.
This could be our end unless the very next track selection has Wii Rainbow Road on it.
That's true.
Otherwise, I'm ending the video. Or I guess a Rainbow Road. How about that?
That's fair.
Okay.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Alrighty. Here we go then.
I love the little upside down smiley face in the map. It's so silly. Because it's lopsided.
So I don't remember if it was Dry Dry Desert or Dry Dry Ruins, but at one point in time, it was supposed to be Yoshi Desert or Yoshi Ruins, something like that. I think it's Dry Dry Ruins actually.
I think it's Dry Dry Ruins.
And that's why there's a lot of Yoshi aesthetic there.
Yeah, I think originally there was like more Yoshi aesthetic. I think when it came back in Tour, they actually changed some of that.
But if they wanted to change it to like Dry Dry Ruins and kind of tie it back into Mario Kart, and also probably to play off of Dry Dry Desert, I'm totally down. Paper Mario references?
Yeah.
I'm game.
Paper Mario references are great.
Yeah, man.
We don't get them a lot.
I know. I also recall like GBA Rainbow Road, like it has the Paper Mario Bowser's Castle plug.
Yeah, which is kind of a weird reference to have, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it's great, but it is an odd reference to have.
But hey, I ain't complaining.
Oh, absolutely not.
Because there was a time when like Paper Mario Universe, it was just Mario Universe.
I mean, yeah, we had the stars from Paper Mario as the host from Mario Party 5.
Yeah, and so
and that wasn't weird.
Yeah, and now like it seems like Paper Mario is its own entity.
For some reason.
But it might be going back on it following the 1,000 Year Door remake. We'll see. Because at one point in time, like there was a general Mario map, and the big thing was Toad Town is in front of Peach's Castle.
Yep.
And that was established in Paper Mario.
Yep.
Well, I guess like to a lesser extent Super Mario RPG.
Yeah.
So, but like Paper Mario, like that's where it's explicitly Toad Town. Like that's the Toad Town we know, right?
Right.
That's the Toad Town you kind of that like would later lead to the Toad Town in the Mario movie. That's the Toad Town that would lead into the Mario and Luigi games. Like it's Toad Town. But it's Paper Mario because this is still Mario Universe.
Exactly.
Anyway, this is a rant that hundreds of thousands of other YouTubers have probably already said. I'm just saying it here because I thought this was going to be Yoshi Desert at one point. Instead, they called it Dry Dry Desert, and I'm totally down. What did you have?
I had a shell that should have taken out somebody, but I was hoping to use it, but I also spun out because I happened to drift just behind someone with a banana. And Boo stole the shell, so I couldn't even, like, throw it back against them.
I went to the right of that pillar there because Mario Kart Wii had taught me, like, you want to do a really low trick to really conserve your energy, so that's what I did. Any Rainbow Roads here, or are we done?
Cheeseland again.
We are done. I ain't chancing going back to Cheeseland.
Understandable.
As tempting as it is to play on Animal Crossing, but all right. We are done. Tris, thank you so much for joining me for this video of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Rapid Races. Thank you for coming to my apartment during PAX. Thank you for taking time out of your day to just play some split screen Mario Kart with me. I really do appreciate it. do you have anything to say before I end the video?
Thank you for having me. Always fun to play games with you.
Absolutely, always a pleasure, especially when it's a Mario Kart champion in here in my apartment. Thank you for showing me how it's done. You did get first place a couple of times.
I did.
All right, folks. Well, I will see you all in future videos, but for now, bye-bye, humans. Whoosh. Oh yeah, I gotta edit out that loud, like, beeping noise. And so, we've reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please click on the like button or leave a comment. Either of those actions would really help me out. If you wish to see more of my gameplay content, please click the subscribe button so that you can be notified each time I post a new video. And if you click on the bell icon, you can customize how often you receive notifications. Thank you so much for watching my video all the way to the end, and I hope to see you around in the future. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!